All right, so these are all of my concealers, some concealing powders, some skincare. It's just a mixture. I can't even shut this drawer that this is in because it's so full. That's ridiculous. So I'm going to be very cutthroat, as I have been, and get rid of most of it and keep only what I'm genuinely using. If there are some things that I feel like, you know what, I haven't tried long enough to decide, then I do have a separate little drawer in my closet where I'm going to keep products that I just need more time with, but they're not necessarily a part of my curated collection yet. Does that make sense? And then if I try and decide I don't like it, it can go. So I'm going to start with the concealers. I'm going to spread them out so they're easier to see. Bobbi Brown. This is one of my favorite correctors of all time. It's gotten lost in my thing. It's one of my favorites, so I'm definitely keeping that. Stroke of Beauty I didn't like. Becca I didn't like. The Pixie I didn't like. Milani I didn't like. Glossy I didn't like. Even the Benefit I didn't really like. So I'm going to pass all of those on. And the Benefit one's pretty new, but it was just unimpressive. I was so sad because it was supposed to be like the Erase Paste, and it's totally not. So all of those are finally going to go. This Bye Bye Under Eye is actually pretty good. Let me think about this. I'm going to put this right over there. It's NARS one I have grown to love for actually priming my eyes, but I'll use it sometimes on my like facial skin too. So I'm definitely keeping that one. I didn't like this e.l.f. powder. This Bare Minerals one is really old, so that needs to go. This Besame one is old. I like these two under eye powders, but now I've learned that the Charlotte Tilbury it's the best thing I've ever used on my under eye, like ever, ever, ever. I'm going to finally get rid of my next one. This is all I'm going to keep for powder. The Laura Mercier one's pretty good too, so I'm going to keep this. This MAC, I actually do use this on my face to conceal blemishes, so I'm going to keep the MAC one too. This does not work very well at concealing blemishes, so I'm going to pass it on, even though it's called Bye Bye Breakout. Right? These three can go. I just don't reach for them. The CoverGirl, Stellar, and Maybelline Master Camo. What else? Okay, what are some of my favorites? I love this MAC Pro Longwear. I just repurchased it. I hadn't had it in a long time, so I'm definitely keeping that. This Milk Makeup Flex Concealer is new to me, and I cannot put it down, so I'm definitely keeping that. It doesn't make my skin look old and crepey. It's really nice. The Ulta Full Coverage Liquid Concealer, I adore. I use all the time. Okay, some of these are newer to me, like this Catrice Camouflage. I've been enjoying a lot, and it's newer to me, so I'm definitely keeping that. This is crazy. Oh, the NARS one I recently repurchased, and I'm enjoying more than I used to. I think it looks a little more natural, and I'm growing to like that more. I don't mind a little bit of imperfection showing through on my under eye if it looks a little more natural. Do you know what I mean? Especially in real life. I'm a teacher. I'm close to people a lot, and I don't know. So I've actually been enjoying this more than I used to. Did I say that enough? My goodness, Jessica, you said it 10 times. All right. These IT Cosmetics Perfect Lighting things, I just don't ever reach for, so those can go. This Revlon one was okay, but I don't really care. This Wet n Wild one is old. That one needs to go. Let's see. Oh, this Infallible one is way too dark. NYX Got You Covered is fantastic, but I never need that much coverage. And this looks a little dark. I feel like it's changing color a bit. I love this Bourjois Radiance Reveal Corrector, or Concealer. You can't get it in the States as far as I know. I bought it when I was in Dublin, maybe. I love this stuff so much. That's something I grab when I don't even want to have to think about it. I just throw it on. I have two of these YSL Touche Eclat. Do I really need both? I like them, but I don't need both. I'm not going to use both, so I'm going to keep this one and pass this one. They're the same shade. Don't ask how I got two. I really don't know. I don't think I bought two, but you know what? Who knows? All right, the Kevyn Aucoin Born This Way. Sorry, the Kevyn Aucoin and the Born This Way, I just don't reach for. Those can go. Another Kevyn Aucoin. This Catrice Brightening Concealer. Oh yeah, it was like kind of pink, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. My under eye already looks crazy enough. I don't need to emphasize any of its craziness. Oh, I really like this Clinique Beyond Perfecting. It's really high coverage, but it is more lightweight, and that's why I've been reaching for it a lot more lately. Let's see. I never use this Real Deal. I wanted it so badly. I finally bought it, and I never use it. And frankly, it's a little bit too orange for me. This Neutrogena one, I have not even tried. It's like a moisturizing one for your face. Oh, yeah. I've like used it once or twice, so I shouldn't say I've never tried. But then it just got buried, so I'm going to keep that one. Yay. This Kat Von D one and this Urban Decay one, they're just drying. I can't get over it. And the Tarte Shape Tape is drying too, but not quite as much so. So I'm going to pass these on. My under eyes can't handle it. This Sephora one and this Revolution one are still pretty new to me. So I feel I'm going to put these over here. I want to think about those along with the IT Cosmetics one. The All Hours Concealer, I feel like I've barely tried as well. I'm going to keep Tarte Shade Tape because I'd like to use it up. Do I think I'll repurchase it? Not really. I don't think it's bad. I've said it. I've explained it too much on my channel probably, but it's just not my favorite. I know a lot of people love it, but I do want to use it up. The Retouch and Erase is pretty old. This Pixie one just didn't impress me. That can go. This MAC Stick Concealer. It's like exactly the same as the other one. This one might be a little bit more moisturizing. I feel like I should keep both and try them. This Onami Bright Concealing Elixir I've barely used. It's so dirty though. Is it just a concealer? Oh. So I want to try that. I really like this brand, so I definitely want to give that a try. And then this is this Osmotics Concealer and So Much More. Oh my, that might be a little too orange, so pass that one on. All right, I'm going to pass on the IT Cosmetics one. The Revolution one, I don't remember really liking. Everyone thought maybe it's a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape, but it just kind of made my under eyes look a little dry and old. I'm just going to pass it on. The Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum. Again, I haven't really tried a ton. Oh, but I feel like I'm going to like it. So again, I want to try that. And then this YSL All Hours. Okay, I think that's too yellow, don't you? So I'm going to pass that one on. Now into some skincare. Let me set this stuff out. It's not all my skincare. I have drawers and drawers of this, of skincare unopened in my closet. That's the declutter for another day. But these are ones that I have opened and tried, so I kind of keep them together just to kind of be able to use when I'm getting ready. So these aren't necessarily ones I use at night. These are more ones I use before putting on makeup. All right, so let's see. I really, really like this moisturizer. This serum, the dropper is broken. It's driving me crazy. It's going to go. Out of these three, my favorite's the Physicians Formula, so the other two can go. This Beauty Shield stuff I love, but I think it's gotten a little bit old. It's almost gone anyway, so I'm going to toss it. The Caffeine Solution, this says 12 months, and I've had it for a year and a half. It needs to go in the trash. Same goes for this Ordinary, this Natural Moisturizer. I've had this for longer than a year. It needs to go in the trash. This Original Skin Matte Moisturizer, I do really like. This serum is gorgeous. I love it. This Zit Zapper, this Eye Refresh. I'll keep those. I do like those. I got some eye drops. Why do I have three? Oh, that's all right. I'll keep all three of those. This eye cream, I just moved on. I felt like it started to turn, like, it's smelling weird. And so I did really, really, really like this eye cream. But I don't know, like, does it have a date? No, it doesn't. Oh, yes, it does. 6 months. Well, that would be why. I've definitely been using this longer than it just smells a little off. And I'm like, I don't think I want to put this right next to my eye anymore. But I really enjoyed that stuff. This Bright Booster Oil Elixir, I've already gone through my primers and I kept a few oils. So I'm going to pass this one on. It's really nice, though. It's really, really nice. I just can't go through them all before they go bad. All right, so this eye treatment serum from Onami I'm going to keep. This Wonder Glow from Charlotte Tilbury I'm not going to use. I know myself. The Original Skin Matte Moisturizer I really, really like. So I'm going to keep that. And then Charlotte's Magic Cream I'm going to hold on to as well because I want to actually try it. This is everything I'm keeping. I just have my concealers here. These were like heaping above before. I have my 2 under eye powders, my more potted concealers, and then a couple of skincare products. And then this is everything I'm getting rid of. So some stuff that's going to go in the trash, I'll sort through it. Some of it I'm just going to pass on to sisters. Some of it, if it's able to be, I can donate it. So that's a good feeling. Just all of this was clogging up my drawers, and so many of it, again, I was keeping because it's a name brand, and I'm like, oh, well, you know, maybe I'll make it work. Well, no. And like, this is so new to me, but it's terrible. So anyway, that is this declutter. If you want to watch more of them, definitely stay tuned, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Otherwise, I'll link my declutter playlist so you can see some more, because I've gotten rid of a lot in some of my other videos. And this was still a lot too, but it was just less to go through compared to like my lip products and things like that, where I got rid of like 90% of it. So I hope you'll catch those, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.